Hi guys, as an expat or nomad moving to a new country to work, we have a lot of questions to ask, especially when it comes to costs. I'm going to give you a breakdown for expat of how the cost will be in a day and a month in the most vibrant city of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is a lively and exciting place that attracts people from all over the world. It has a mix of old buildings and modern life, making it a unique place to live. The city offers many job chances to all kinds of workers and has a friendly vibe with good weather all year round. Plus, living here doesn't cost much, making it a great choice for anyone looking to start a new adventure abroad. As that being said, we are going to address the costs like accommodation, transportation, food, insurance, funds, investments, savings, entertainment. If you are seeing someone having kids, tuition, or health care. Let's go! Thank you a lot, and before we are going to the details of this clip, I would like to take this chance to say thank you. And please belong to the group of the 21% of the people watching our channel that give us the support like the like, share and subscribe. And if you can spare us a little bit of your time to give us any comment about your questions regarding to how the life in Vietnam or how the real estate investment in Vietnam be like, we will be glad to answer. Thank you and let's go! For the accommodation, the price-wise of the apartment will be on the top if you are in District 1, and the size will be the smallest. The studio of 30 square meter in District 1 will come with a price around $500 to $700 per month. Sometimes it comes with balcony, sometimes it's not. This style is usually suitable for busy expats who only come home late at night after work. The size of the apartment will become bigger, more affordable, and the price tends to decrease when you go further from the center district. There will be some district that is adjacent to District 1 with like 15 to 20 minutes commuting, like 6 miles, about 10 kilometers to commute, depending on the traffic, like District 3, Bình Thạnh District, District 2, District 7 and District 9. Like that being said, I can tell that the accommodation can be varied into the 3 groups: the budget option, the mid-range option and the luxury option. Well, the budget option will be the studio or the 1 bedroom with the price ranging from $500 to $1,000 per month. And for the mid-range option, the size will be bigger. There will be the 1 bedroom with a good view, fully furnished, and a lot of amenities like the swimming pool and gym within the apartment. And the price will be somewhere around $1,000 per month. Luxury option will give you better quality of life in prime location and a lot of other amenities like the tennis court. The rental will be around a little bit more than $1,000 per month, like $1,001 or $1,002 per month for the 1 bedroom, and for the 2 bedroom it will be vary from $1,400 per month. 3 bedroom will be from $2,000 to $2,500 per month. For the transportation, if you are foreigners, commuting will be mostly by Grab. It's like Uber in the America, but in Vietnam, Grab is dominating the market. there is bike and car option. So the price for the 6 miles around 10 kilometers on bike will be about 60,000 to 70,000, around $3. And the car will be double of it. If you don't want to get sweat during the sunny daytime, I suggest you to take the wrap car. Wrap will not be a budget option for commuting. It's the mid-range. Cheaper option will be hiring the motorbike and drive it yourself. You need driving license and know how to drive the scooter or motorbike. Price of renting the whole motorbike for the whole month will be about $50 a month. Adding the gasoline on top of that will be around $25 or $30 a month. And it also depends on if you're driving a lot or not. And also the gasoline price can go up and down. Public transportation. The public transportation in Vietnam is not very developed. The only thing which is useful is an electric bus from Vinhomes. So any residents living in the District 9 in Vinhomes Run Park can hop up this bus route and go all the way from District 9 to the center of District 1 in just about 40 to 45 minutes with the price around 7,000. It's like $1/3 of a dollar, which is very cheap, and the bus is very clean with the AC and it runs kind of smooth. The staff is friendly. The other public transportation that the locals and the foreigners are looking forward to is the Metro Line, Metro Line 1, which is still under the construction. Now it is building up to around 97% and is scheduled to be in the operation in the quarter 3 or quarter 4 of 2024. About the food price. The food in Vietnam is not pricey, especially we have the street food culture. So like the bánh mì on the street, the sandwich, the Vietnamese kind sandwich on the street is just around 20,000 VND, less than $1 for the breakfast.
So this is like a Vietnamese coffee with the condensed milk, a very favorite drink of the locals. And it only costs about 15,000, less than $1 on the street like this. And if you go into the coffee shop, it will be about 30,000 or 40,000, about less than $2. It's actually a very cheap drink. If you drink it on the street, you buy it on the street like this.
So the breakfast wine will be around $2, and then for the lunch and dinner it costs the same. If you choose the other meals, the other Vietnamese meals like the phở, the broken rice, or the other special Vietnam noodles. And if you cook by yourself, you can go to any nearby groceries or supermarket like the Winmart or like the E-Mart, which they sell a lot food like milk, like vegetables, fruits. And they also had the booze. The booze in Vietnam, the beers is pretty cheap. I'll let you compare the price of the beer and the soft drink to your own country. For example, one can of Coke in Vietnam is about 75 cents. So like less than $1 for the can of beer. The mid-range option will be going to the restaurants, and the luxury option will be the high-end dining establishments, where the cost will vary somewhere from $40 to $60 per person per meal. About the utilities and internet, Well, the utilities, if you stay at home all day long and use a lot of ACs, then it will cost a lot because the ACs run whole day will cost you a lot of electricity fee. For example, like if you turn on the AC 24 hours a day, the electricity bill a month will be around 100 to 150 US dollar. If you don't use any ACs at all, then the bill will be somewhere around 25 to 30 US dollars for the electric appliances within the house. The water is cheap, like $10 or $15 per person per month. The internet in Vietnam is strong. You can install it at home and it costs you around only $10 to $15 a month. And if you go out and you go to any supermarket like coffee shop or restaurant, like the internet is usually free and it's very strong. So you don't have to be worried about the internet. The other thing that you don't have to be worried about is the phone. Phone here in Vietnam, it comes with the 5G mobile phone that give you about 2 gigabyte depending on which supplier you use, and you can call and receive the call and sending the text and receiving the text freely. Like actually it has a limitation, but you rarely reach that limitation. And the whole month you only have to pay about like $5 to $6. Of course, you cannot make the international call, but by using the advantage of having the internet and the applications like the WhatsApp, Google Meet, you can use the internet and those applications to make the international calls very easily. About the entertainment and leisure, well, in Vietnam there are a lot of bars, clubs, cinemas, museums, fitness clubs, a lot of things to hang out at nightlife. Locals really like to hang out at night, meeting, having dinner together and drinking beers together. So that's why all of these locations will be very crowded. The beers and the wines in the bars and the clubs will be much higher comparing with the supermarkets. It can be from $5, $6 or $8 per beer or glass of wine. Talking about the healthcare, well, the expats coming to Vietnam, if you as expats coming to Vietnam and work and you have the company sponsor, so you can acquire the temporary resident card, you can freely join any insurance company and you can buy the healthcare insurance for about 200 to 300 US dollar per year. Get the access to the best healthcare in Vietnam, international hospital, and you don't have to pay out out-of-pocket expenses much for common medical services. However, if you coming to Vietnam on a traveling visa, that makes you eligible to buy any insurance as a local. So that's why you need to examine the nomad insurance, and usually the nomad insurance will have the price 3 times or 4 times higher than the local insurance. And if you like to divide your finance management into like say 70% of the living costs, 10% of the investing, 10% of traveling, or 10% of savings, or you can work on any ratio that you feel you're happy about. Then what are the options for you to invest in Vietnam? In Vietnam, a lot of people will get into the property investment. Usually the property investment that you can examine the options come with the off-plan payment. So you can buy the apartment like 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom that is on the off-plan being built for 2 and 3 years, and up to now the cheapest 2-bedroom apartment in Ho Chi Minh City, located about 25 minutes away from the center district, will cost you about 250,000 US dollar on an off-plan payment for 3 years. Every year you need to prepare something around 70,000. That makes every month you need to save around 5 to 6,000 US dollars per month to buy the apartment in Vietnam. Foreigners cannot make any loan from the bank in Vietnam, so the only way they can buy the apartment or invest in the apartment must come from their own pocket. And if you are working in Vietnam and had a temporary residence card, you can put your money into the bank and get a saving interest, which is pretty good, around 5% to 6% a year. Another interesting thing is, what if you're seeing someone or having kids, or like your whole family have to move from overseas to Vietnam to live? Let's answer the first question. First, if you're seeing someone, then the ratio of going out, having dinner, going to the cinemas and restaurants will increase a lot, and that will surely increase the cost of living to about 50% to 80%. If you had the kids and they want to study in the international school in Vietnam, usually they teach in English and following the international programs, then the kids tuition will be around 10,000 US dollar per year, and usually they only have the option of paying the whole year tuition at once. If you reach this point, then I'm glad that you choose Vietnam as your second home and married to Vietnamese spouse, or sometimes your whole family move to Vietnam to work for a long term. This is a very good news. So for the summary, we had 3 groups of options: the budget option, the mid-range option, and the luxury option. And all of these options we will examine the basic costs like the accommodation, the utility, the transportation, the food, miscellaneous, healthcare. Let's start with the budget option first. For the accommodation, it will be around 500 US dollars per month for studio apartment, and the utility including the Wi-Fi, electricity, water, and the phone bill will be about 220 US dollars per month. The transportation will be around 150 US dollars. For the food, I will put it as 250 US dollars. Miscellaneous 100 US dollars, and healthcare is $50. So the total for the budget option will be 1,250 US dollars per month. That will give you a kind of comfortable life in Vietnam. And if we move to the next option, the mid-range option, you will have to move to a bigger place, a better accommodation. That will cost you around 1,000 US dollars per month for the 1 bedroom in the center district. And the utility will increase to 300 US dollars per month. Transportation will be around 300 US dollars per month, and I'm sure that you will like to have good food, so the food will increase to 600 US dollars per month. Miscellaneous and healthcare will be the same, and the total of this option will be around 2,350 US dollars per month. For the luxury option, I'm sure that choosing this option will make you become the king of your land. The accommodation will be 2,000 plus, utility around 500 US dollar, transportation around 500 US dollars. You surely can use a Grab car every day, and the food will be around 1,000 plus. Miscellaneous for the leisure, for the bars, for the clubs will be around another 1,000 US dollars, and the healthcare will be around 100. So say something totally will be around 3,000 to 4,000 US dollars per month. Will surely give you the best experience of a lifestyle in Vietnam. And even though we have these 3 options, it really depends on your purpose of life and your lifestyle to choose which one of them, and either of them is bad or good. It's just which one is more suitable for you.
That's all for this week's clip. Thank you a lot and see you in the next week. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Much love.